It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.
Race 6 on the card is the 200,000 Rand Track and Ball Derby Grade 3 over 2,400 metres. It goes at 14.45. We've had one early scratching. Number 7, Platinum Sky, reducing the field to just 6 runners. Before discussing their chances, let's have a look at a rerun of number 2, Aragosta, when finishing 3rd at Hollywoodbets Greyville on the 27th of May. And then we can have a look at Shangani winning the Gold Cup towards the end of champion season last year, followed by interviews with Byron Foster and Dean Cannemare.
And King, Rex Union, Future Pearl Kong, get a run to the inside, one-way traffic on the outside, Aragosta, Seamaster on the inside, Seamaster as tough as nails, Aragosta, Razor Hallelujah on the outside, Rex Union's trying to get into it, Razor Hallelujah, Seamaster just saw them out, Razor Hallelujah.
Chewbacca's trying to run on from behind, Imperial Ruby, Shangani, Blackthorn on the outside, trying to put it straight together. They come to the last 100. Imperial Ruby still goes. Shangani's a big runner. Rex Union on the outside. They get to the line. Shangani won it. Imperial Ruby second, and then Rex Union and a photo for 4th.
Yeah, he ran on nicely in the July, but in this year things haven't gone quite his way. We've had to work on a few things, and look, obviously we're very disappointed with his comeback run the other day. Again, we've gone back to the drawing board, try to iron out a few things, and we're hoping the old Airways arrives on the weekend. Trip-wise, I think it'll be fine. It's another small field, tactics will play a part. But look, if he's going to come back to himself, this is the sort of race that hopefully we see it.
Yeah, I've gave him one run when I got to Durban over 1,400 metres, and which was a fair run, and. I'm trying him over 2,400 metres. I was sort of throwing him the deep end, but as I said to the owner, to Fred Cravier, that if you look at his female line, if you look at his family, he's very closely related to what's called It's My Turn, who really won the Derby and the Gold Vase and the Gold Cup. So he's won very well, I think, between 1,400 and 1,600 metres. So I'm going to try him, and on his pedigree, he should go the trip, but the race will tell. But he's doing exceptionally well. And if it doesn't work out, then we'll always bring him back to a mile. But he's in good shape. He galloped well last week. And then his stable companion with pleasure. We put him in the race. He stays. I know if you look at our ratings, we are way out at the weights. But imagine we didn't run those horses. I don't think it'd be a derby. But... And it'll be interesting to see what happens after the race with the ratings.
Warren, let's pick it up with Dean Cannemare's comments, because Runaway Song is a very interesting runner. I also checked the pedigree, and he has a pedigree to stay all day, number 5, Runaway Song. He's never been tested beyond 1,600 metres, so he tackles 2,400 metres for the first time. He's very easy to back at 10 and 12 to 1. It's the Keegan DeMello Dean Cannemare combination. So I guess it's uncharted territory for him, and not even Dean knows what to expect. But don't be completely surprised if Runaway Song runs a very big race. But last year, Salvatore Mundi ran second in this race. Current form points to Aragosta. Shangani's obviously a lot better. Forget about that Gold Bowl run in very heavy track conditions. His form prior to that was good. So it does look as if it's Aragosta and Shangani, the two that stand out. Airways Law's not had a great prep coming into the race. Salvatore Mundi maybe to pick up the pieces. But which of the two do you prefer, Aragosta or Shangani?
Graham, I have a funny feeling that Shangani's going to relish Hollywoodbets Scottsville. He's never been at the course before. And I just, having a look at the animal and having a look at his running, I just feel that he's going to relish the track. He's going to relish the circuit of Hollywoodbets Scottsville. And as you said, we're forgetting his last run. We saw his win in the Gold Cup. He can turn it on when he needs to. He's a galloping type. I'm in the camp of Shangani. Healthy respect for the obvious danger, Aragosta. You know, he's obviously hoping to take his place in the Hollywoodbets Durbanville in a couple of days' time. He ran a cracker last time, but it's been 441 days since his last win. So it does look to be between the two, as you've said, but I am, to answer your question, in the camp of Shangani.
So Shangani for Warren, he's certainly going to run a much better race on going. That's going to suit him really well. It's going to be interesting to see how Shangani goes. His first start at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, but it shouldn't really be an issue. His form over the distance speaks for itself. 6 starts over 2,400 metres for 4 wins. He's a cracking good stayer, as our champion stayer of last year. Aragosta, the obvious threat. Those two stand out in what should be an interesting renewal of the Track and Ball Derby, because as we always say with these kind of races, it's pace that makes the race.
I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.